What do website design firms and agencies need to know in order to properly protect their business with insurance? We're going to answer all those questions and more right now. Hi, Ryan Hanley here, founder and president of Rogue Risk, where we do insurance differently, specifically by giving you knowledge and information to make the right insurance decision. Now, if you enjoy this content, do me a big favor, tap that like button if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching somewhere else, no worries. By hitting that like button on YouTube, it just lets other professionals in your space know that this video has a little bit of value. Okay, great. On to the content. All right, so when it comes to website design firms like yours, when you're designing websites for a living, whether you're a solopreneur, you have a team, whether that team is specific and sitting in the United States, maybe you're all in the same office, maybe you're working remotely, maybe you have employees overseas. All these different scenarios yield different necessities for your insurance program. That was an odd way of saying that. First and foremost, you're always going to need general liability. The reason you need general liability: slips, trips, and falls, third-party bodily injury, property damage, as well as, in most cases, that general liability is going to be purchased through a product called a BOP, or a business owner's policy. And you can either search YouTube, or if you're on our website, search our website, and you'll find information specific to what a business owner's policy is. It's basically just a basket of coverages that are also going to include your property coverage. They're going to include things like loss of income. They're going to include small sublimits for a whole basket of coverages that most office risks, most businesses in the website design industry need. Okay, so BOP is number one. If you have employees of any kind, be they independent contractors or otherwise, you want to consider workers' comp. If you have W-2 employees, you absolutely need workers' comp. Depending on whether they're in the same state as you or they're in other states, there are different situations where you want to make sure you have your workers' compensation set up properly. But if you have an employee injury, and that could be an employee working on a keyboard all day and developing carpal tunnel or some sort of arthritis, these kind of things, if you don't have workers' comp in place, they have injuries, they could come back to you. Not only are you going to get fines, but you're going to be on the hook for a lot of those bills. Workers' comp protects your business against those industries. Very, very important. After those two basic, most likely don't have an auto exposure, but if you do, you need commercial auto. The big one is going to be professional liability. Professional liability covers your work, your expertise, your guidance, right? If you're directing a client on a certain design, certain branding functionality around a website, if you set a website up and then it gets hacked, that can be on you, okay? Professional liability is an absolute must for website online design firms, and there are plenty of carriers that can help you. Hartford, Chubb, Hanover, Coterie, really good places to get going. Now, in addition to the professional liability, oftentimes you can package cyber liability with your professional. Many carriers are starting to do this. If you can't, then you're going to want a separate standalone cyber liability policy that's going to protect you for phishing scams, wire transfer scams, all the different things that where being an online company, you're going to have a lot of email where people are hacking your email, people are spoofing your email, getting your client database, hacking into your back end and creating kind of launch pads for cyber attacks. All of these things are happening every day. I'm sure as a website design firm, you've looked at your Google Analytics and seen all the bot traffic that's just pinging and constantly hitting your website. Those bots aren't always malicious, but they can be, and the only way to protect against the damage that they could do to both your own systems, your own people, as well as your customers is through cyber liability. So a business owner's policy, workers' comp, some form of professional, whether it's specific or miscellaneous, both oftentimes will cover website design pretty well, as well as cyber liability. Those are the four big coverages, things you want to think about. If you have questions, if this kind of transparent, communicative relationship is what you're looking for out of your insurance professional, we would love to work with you. We work in all 48 states, lower 48 states. We're happy to answer your questions, give you some ideas on coverage, and present you with a proposal to help protect your business. Just give us a call. That's probably the best way, 518-960-6600. That's 518-960-6600. You can visit us online at Rogue Risk. You can email us at gorogue@roguerisk, or I'm sure there is a button or a link or a form somewhere around this video that will let you contact us. whichever way you choose. We look forward to working with you.